Go, Nate! Good kid.
Again, Nate's a guy that has had some important base hits, some game-winning base hits, and he's had them at clutch times. Not necessarily the high average, only hitting .241, but he's had some big hits. He's done well defensively at a couple of different positions. Really had a tough physical game up in Wilson, and we'll come back to that in just a second.
And he goes after this one. That one's high fly ball into right field at the wall. Gone! A home run for Nate Mondou.
Nate Mondou, who had a huge pinch hit single in the 7th inning, ended up scoring the go-ahead run in that inning. Has a chance to bring in another one here with Brazil at 2nd and 2 outs.
Mondou with the extra base hit over the weekend against Notre Dame with the bases loaded to clear the bases. Another big hit.
I feel like all of Mondou's hits have been huge.
He's been big in the clutch, no question.
And that's
big in the clutch.
Hammered deep right field, gone over the Caterpillar sign. Nate Mondou has added to the Wake Forest lead with a big 2-run shot. Deacons 10, Panthers 6.
Wow. Just wow. That ball was killed. Whew. That ball was absolutely killed, no doubt about it. He's been tough. He's thrown the ball very well. Much more polished, I think, than I had anticipated, just judging from the reports that I saw and listening to different people talk about it. He's done a much better job with the off-speed stuff and the breaking ball. You know, I thought he was going to be much more of a flamethrower, but he certainly does not rely on his fastball as his only out pitch.
And Nate Mondou takes inside ball one. Mondou hasn't had any trouble. He's reached base twice with a walk and a single. That was the 4th strikeout of the game for Weaver. And now that one's deep to right field, and it's Delph back there, and it's over the fence. It's a home run for Nate Mondou, and the Dicks are on the board here in the bottom of the 8th. It's a solo home run for Nate Mondou, his 4th of the season, and you see the emotion as he comes to the plate. The freshman trying to give a little jolt to this Deacon offense. Wake Forest is on the board here in the 8th inning.
Well, there's the energy that you look for now. All of a sudden, the entire bench gets galvanized a little bit and comes together and has a higher level of intensity.
The 0-2 pitch to Mondou. Conway at second. And the pitch, nicely hit into right center field. Gone! A 2-run shot from Nate Mondou. It sounded good, looked good, and out of the park. Nate Mondou comes through again. And you had to say that's pretty much that's a clutch hit for Nate Mondou again. They don't want to put 2 across when they desperately need something.
Well, a big hit as much as anything, and maybe that'll spark a little bit of energy. Nate, you wonder where the power comes from. Look at the leg drive that he gets. It gets good extension, but it all comes from the power of the legs, one of the strongest parts of Nate's body, and that ball well hit into a deep part of the ballpark.
Nate Mondou's 5th home run of his freshman campaign.
Nate Mondou is going to be the pinch hitter here for Wake Forest. Nate has 5 home runs on the year, so he's got pop. He's driven in 19 with a .269 average. And he will hit for Carrot. Howard now will work from the stretch, giving up only one home run ball all year. Make that 2. We are tied in the ninth. Mondou with a bomb down the right field line. We're tied at 5. How about that?
Bomb, a bloop, and a blast.
Nothing to it.
Nice formula. That's a beautiful thing. Oh, my heart's going about 300 miles a minute right now.
I'm trying to collect myself.
In front of fans. The fans sat underneath and behind us. And as Ernie Harwell got older, they put screens up in front to protect him, and they had an 80-some-year-old engineer that worked the games. 7-2.
That is a bomb by Mondou. His second home run of the day. And 2 homers here in the ninth.
What was it you said again?
The deficit is 5 now.
Wow.
Mondou hit a 2-run bomb to tie the game in the ninth.
Woodchucks, number 25, Nate Mondou. And that's another $100 for the Hits for Charity program brought to you by Marshall Woodchucks, Don't Just Live, Shine, and $100 for K-Tech's Home Runs for Hunger program. For the Woodchucks, the second baseman from Wake Forest, number 25, Nick Mondou.
Come on, Nate!